Hey everybody, Brickhouse here, and unsurprisingly, and I think I said this in a video at the time, that when the two individuals responsible for the Dylan Mulvaney Bud Light fiasco, that would be Daniel Blake and Alyssa Heinerscheid, said, oh, they're taking a leave of absence. That was what? 2 months ago? Well, it seems like according to a source, they are no longer employed by Anheuser-Busch. This is a report from the Daily Caller. Top Anheuser-Busch marketing executives responsible for Boycott are no longer employed. Well, I wouldn't think they would be after the losses that Anheuser-Busch has taken over the last, 3 months now? Almost 3 months now? The top two Anheuser-Busch marketing executives who were placed on leave amid the company shakeup no longer work for the brand, a source inside Anheuser-Busch confirmed in texts obtained by the Daily Caller on Tuesday. Daniel Blake and Alyssa Heinerscheid are, quote, gone, unquote, according to obtained text messages with a current regional head of marketing. The caller is granting anonymity, God, I can't say that word, to the source to discuss legally fraught internal company policy. To my understanding, if we publicly announced the word fire, it opens up the potential for them to sue us. That's why we said leave of absence, the source said in a text message obtained by the caller. The wholesales would have had an absolute heyday with leadership if they didn't remove her, the source inside the company also said. To be fair, Daniel Blake was actually awesome. I think he was just caught in the crossfire. But also, he did hire her, so that's a fault, the source continued. Wholesalers were told they are both gone for good by leadership during in-person conversations. They already shifted all their direct reporters to new people and the head of marketing, the source added in another text message obtained by the caller. Earlier in June, Bud Light parent company Anheuser-Busch opened an email the caller sent asking for specifics about Blake and Heinerscheid, but did not reply. The caller specifically asked whether the two were still on leave, whether they were on paid leave or unpaid leave, and whether they would be returning to work if they hadn't yet. The company was given multiple days to respond to the deadline. Bud Light has faced heavy criticism and lost its spot as America's top-selling beer in early June due to the boycott that began after transgender influencer Dylan Mulvaney showed off a personalized beer can featuring the influencer's face. Bud Light also released a can featuring a rainbow design and the words, "Celebrate everyone's identity," with different pronouns printed on the bottle. Heinerscheid, who allegedly lives in an $8 million apartment close to Central Park, appeared on a podcast in late March to promote Bud Light's new marketing. He said the company needed to update its bratty image and change its out-of-touch humor. The caller obtained leaked images in April that showed Heinerscheid partaking in the same behavior she seemed to be criticizing during a Harvard Social Club event. Well, to me, that's not a big deal. But that's just me, though. We all did stupid things when we were younger. Fortunately, though, those of us that are my age, it's not on the internet. The photos are obtained from a source who had screenshots of the album on Alicia Gordon Heinerscheid's Facebook page. The album was named ISIS Senior Reverse Initiation Scavenger Hunt and included photos of Heinerscheid and others drinking and holding condoms up to their mouths. A 2005 article in the Harvard Crimson describes the university's ISIS club as a haven of inebriated ditses. Reports circulated shortly thereafter that Heinerscheid had taken a leave of absence from the company, and Blake took a leave of absence not long after. Given the circumstances, Alyssa decided to take a leave of absence, which we support, an Anheuser-Busch spokeswoman told the Wall Street Journal. Daniel has also decided to take a leave of absence. The caller reached out to Anheuser-Busch's media contact multiple times about Blake and Heinerscheid no longer working for the company, but did not receive a response by the time of publication. And here's the later update. After the given deadline, Anheuser-Busch reached out with the following statement and did not address any of the questions asked by the caller. Given the circumstances, Alyssa decided to take leave of absence, which we support. In the interest of our employees' safety and privacy, we are not providing any additional information. Daniel's also taken leave of absence. In the interest of our employees' safety and privacy, we're not providing any additional information. So basically, after reading all that, long story short, they gone. So it's time for you to sound off. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. Do you think they're gone? Do you think Bud Light's going to recover? Or do you think Bud Light is a dead brand walking? So while you're at it, please, if you would take the time to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. Hit the notification bell to get notified when my content is available here on YouTube. You can also find my content over on Rumble and Odyssey too. And as always, I thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you later.